What is going on, YouTube? Big Red here. Welcome back to your most favorite day of the week. That is right. It is officially time for your Wacky Weekend update. Now, coming at you guys this week, I got two new articles for you. That is right, two of them. One serious update about what's going on. So I apologize if you hear cars and stuff driving by. As you can see behind me here, I am parked on the side of a road to do the Wacky Weekend update for you guys. So we're gonna stop wasting time and we're gonna get right after this. Let's go. Let's kick this Wacky Weekend update off with an update from last week's Wacky Weekend update. If you watched and you recall, all right, we talked about a little thing called sprinklegate. What sprinklegate was there was a bakery shop in the UK named Get Baked, and what was happening was he was importing his sprinkles from the US. Now, by importing them from the US into the UK was an issue because the sprinkles turned out to have something illegal in them that is legal in the US, illegal in the UK. So he was serving illegal sprinkles. Now, when asked why he did this, he said, I didn't really know, which you can't blame him for that. And he said that sprinkles in the UK are absolute shit. So there's that. Now, I know I covered this story last week, but I did not have any idea how worldwide this news was. It was on the Today Show, he was on CBS, he was on everything that they have in Britain, in the UK, all their stuff there. Everybody was talking about this. It was to the point where I put up this Wacky Weekend update, and one of my buddies sent me an Instagram post, and it was from Get Baked UK, and it was of their t-shirt that they made for Sprinklegate. So now, this is like big news. The news is so big that people, according to his Instagram, keep sending him sprinkles from all over the world so he could try them out. He just keeps going. He's been going to court over it. He's been writing letters to health and safety departments, whoever it is. Everybody is, he's just trying to do what he can do because he says the people love all his dishes that have the sprinkles on them, from cookies to cakes to everything. And he said the sprinkles in the UK just don't cut it. From somebody that has been there before, I don't remember eating the sprinkles there, so I can't confirm nor deny personally. But this dude, whose name is Mr. Sprinkles, I'm taking your word for it, pal. So that's your update on Sprinklegate, which is going on currently. I know he just sent out an email to some district, something, whatever it was. I don't know how it works over there. And he asked them if he would be able to just put bags of sprinkles into things that people buy without charging them for them, without any of that, to see how that works. And it was kind of funny because in the email or whatever it was that he wrote, he asked if he could do this because he wants to kind of be like Sprinkle Bay. And then next to it, it says, for reference, see Salt Bay. Absolutely love it. This guy is great. If you're watching this, bro, I would love if you had a t-shirt in like a 3 or 4XL, because I would buy the shit out of it. On to now, article number 1 for your week here. Comes out of Sky News and reads, Australia's biggest ever hailstones damage cars and shatter windows in Queensland. This is crazy to me, because not only one did I not think that it like got cold or cold enough to hail or snow over in Australia. I don't really know how that works. So like, can it hail anywhere and just not snow in places, or is it kind of like it has to be in like a cold climate in order to hail? I don't know this stuff. So if somebody could help a brother out here and let me know, drop it in the comments down below, because I truly have no idea how this actually works. Regardless of not knowing how the weather system works in the world, these hailstones that came down in Queensland, Australia were absolutely freaking massive. Absolutely massive. Now, they said that they were just denting cars, shattering windows, destroying houses, the whole nine over there. And these are like the biggest hailstones that they have ever seen. And I can completely understand why. According to the article, okay, these hailstones were 16 centimeters, which comes out to about almost 6.5 inches. But 16 centimeters, you're talking like, that's bigger than my fist, almost. Probably the same size as my fist. Imagine hail the size of my fist. I have big ass hands, and I'm a big dude. All right, imagine that. Like, what do you do in that situation? If they're just like, oh, by the way, it's gonna hail today, there's gonna be a ton of it. It might be pretty big, it might be bad, we don't really know. Like, do you just go out and like hope for the best that your car doesn't get absolutely destroyed? Because really, my thing is your car's kind of screwed, right? Am I wrong? If you don't have a garage or one of those, what do you call, carport things, I mean, I think you're screwed, right? I really don't know, especially with something that's 6 inches in diameter. All right, how on earth are you going to protect your car from that? Let alone your car, your house, or whatever. You have skylights in your house, something. You're screwed, pal. Everything is just getting wrecked. There's no way that you are, and yeah, I don't think you win. The only thing I could think of is, like, I don't know, not even cardboard. Like, cardboard won't stop it. You'd have to go out and, like, put mattresses over your cars, I think, in order for the hailstones that big to not leave, like, crazy, crazy damage. And even at that point, it still might happen. And I say that because in the article here, it says that the top velocity of these hailstones of this size is 62 miles an hour. 62. Imagine an ice ball the size of your head coming down from the sky at 62 miles an hour. This glass stuff does not stand a chance. Not one bit. You're absolutely screwed. You're better off digging a hole and burying your car underground than hoping that it doesn't get damaged by these hailstones. 62 miles an hour. That is actually absurd. Actually absurd. Tell you what though, I feel for these people because situations like this, man, every auto body shop is going to be absolutely overrun and they're going to have no time to fix anything. So it is probably going to take a while for you to get your car fixed due to this absolute freakish storm that came through Australia. That's wild. I really hope I never have to see anything like that because I don't know what I would do. On to now our last and final article of the day. Comes out of CBS News and reads, 900-year-old sword dating back to the Crusades found at the bottom of the Mediterranean Sea. Now, according to this article, an Israeli diver was in the Mediterranean Sea diving around and found this sword in the bottom of the Mediterranean Sea. Now, this sword was like 39 inches long, blade 39 inches long, and it had a 12-inch handle. And they said that after bringing it back and doing research on it to figure out what it was, that it was most likely wielded by a crusading knight, which is pretty freaking cool if you ask me, because I think that stuff is awesome. I wish I had a sword that a crusading knight had, but I don't know what I would do with it. Maybe you can't really like carry it around and show it off, so who knows. But still, for this guy, pretty freaking dope. I only have one problem here, and one problem only. Why do we keep taking stuff that was old and in its place for a long time, removing it and putting it someplace else? Have we learned nothing? I ask if we have learned nothing because I don't know about you guys, but you remember in my older Wacky Weekend updates here from a year or so ago that every time we find something cool and move it, or know there's something there and decide to still move it, weird stuff happens, man. Look at 2020, and so far 2021 has been just as crazy. But like, I say so far, the year's almost over. I mean, the one I could think of clear as day, all right, is pulling those mummies out of the ground and moving them to a new location. That stuff is in the ground, in there, for a reason. Keep it there. Why are we doing this? Why? I don't understand. Every time we do something like this, we move some cool shit that's supposed to be wherever it is, weird stuff happens in this world. And it keeps getting weirder. This guy better take this freaking sword to, I don't even know, like an exorcist or something at this point, because that thing needs to be like blessed, decursed, whatever. Take it to a psychic, let him put some sage on that. I don't know, man. Something. Why do we keep moving stuff? Stuff is where it is for a reason. Every time we move something, weird stuff happens. Stop making weird stuff happen. But for the sake of content, keep making weird stuff happen so I can report on it. I don't know, man. That's just me. I just feel everybody in this world has such a fixation on taking old little relics and stuff that have been in place for hundreds, thousands, millions of years and moving it because they think it's a good idea. It is not a good idea. Stop doing it, and maybe, just maybe, this world can finally get back to normal and we could do normal stuff again. Alright? I'm done with it. Stop moving stuff. Just be smart about it. Right? Like yeah, alright. Sword, maybe not the worst thing in the world to move. I can agree on that. It's probably not gonna cause any ripple effect in the simulation or, you know, the time continuum from Loki, if anybody knows what I'm talking about there. But still, moving mummies and stuff, not a good idea. Not a good look. We don't need to be doing it. Mummies have been there for 900 years. We're good to go. That's all. My man's out here having a great old time. That is all I got for your Wacky Weekend update this week. I hope you guys enjoyed. We'll get a little update on Sprinklegate. We have a ginormous hail falling all over Australia. Nobody knows what to do over there. And we got divers pulling stuff out of the ground that should probably stay wherever it was. But that's just me. I'm not a scientist or whatever. Thank you all for tuning in. Please make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on those post notifications so you don't miss anything that's going on around here. And stay tuned for tomorrow, or if you're watching this now, actually, the Red Hair Don't Care podcast audio is live. So go check that out. You're not going to want to miss that. And enjoy the rest of your week. I will see you on Thursday with another vlog. Peace.